Fabillar.
And I'm Andrew Fabillar Jr.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel kung saan we will be discussing about basic concepts, simple concept about finances na ina-apply namin sa sarili namin and we'd like to share with you. So in this specific video, we'll be discussing isa sa pinaka-paboritong topic in terms of building wealth, which is investment. Specifically, mutual fund investment.
Marami sa kababayan natin dito, especially dito sa Dubai, na ito yung unang tanong, how to invest in mutual funds. So, not only in Dubai, so marami din tayong mga kababayan in different countries na talagang ang unang tanong is how mutual funds work. Okay, so yan po yung ating pag-uusapan for this YouTube video.
And as you all know, this is also in connection to our campaign, IMG's campaign of educating 10 million Filipino families by year 2025. So we believe, saving and investing, it's no longer a rich man's game. Every person, every income generating person should learn how to invest. And we hope with this video, matutunan natin kung paano natin isi-save at palaguin yung perang kinikita natin. So let's begin by first introducing IMG. As you all know, we're part of International Marketing Group for 7 years now. So IMG stands for International Marketing Group. IMG is one of the biggest and fastest growing financial service company in the Philippines.
Yan. So ina-assist po namin yung mga tao na gustong matutunan kung paano ma-achieve yung financial security. And paano? Through financial education. Ini-increase po namin ini-educate yung mga kapwa Pilipino natin to increase their financial IQ. Okay? Or yung financial education.
Correct. So, in addition to financial education, ang target natin is actually to build a solid financial foundation. Help our fellow Filipinos to build wealth in a proper way. And in addition to financial education, we have also established partnership with the biggest companies in the financial industry. Para nang sa ganon, yung financial concept that we teach, we can easily apply.
Correct.
Matagal ka na bang nagtatrabaho ngunit wala pa rin ipon?
Naghahanap ka ba ng magtuturo sa iyo kung paano mag-save at mag-invest?
Pangarap mo bang maging isang entrepreneur?
Kasalukuyan ka bang lubog at gusto makawala sa utang?
Or simply, gusto mo lang patasin ang iyong financial knowledge?
Kung yes ang sagot mo sa aking alin sa mga tanong na ito, then this is the right channel for you.
I'm realyn Fabillar.
And I'm Andrew Fabillar Jr.
Welcome to our YouTube channel!
Okay, so today we'll be discussing about one of the investment vehicles, which is mutual funds investment. So, ako personally, I've been investing in mutual funds for 7 years now. So, what I will be sharing with you today is something that I'll be doing for the last 7 years. Okay, so like what we mentioned earlier, in connection dun sa financial concepts that IMG is teaching to Filipino families, we are also partnered with the top companies in the financial industry in the Philippines. Para nang sa ganon, kung ano yung mga tinuturo natin about finances, we can easily apply. So, IMG and Ramper Financial Relationship. I don't think this guy needs any further introduction. Everyone in the financial industry knows him. Mr. Rex Mendoza, one of the best financial guru in the Philippines. He is the president and CEO of Ramper Financials. Okay, financial planning. Financial planning is very important if you'd like to start investing. Ano ba siya? Financial planning is your blueprint for the achievement of one's financial goal. It is a process of meeting one's life goals through the proper management of one's finances. So, ibig sabihin, if you have a financial goal, ang blueprint or financial planning is very important para may proper guide or proper direction yung pag-achieve mo sa financial goals mo. Okay, financial freedom. Lahat tayo gusto natin yan. But how can you actually say that we have already achieved financial freedom? So, financial freedom is having enough money without worrying about expenses. Gusto nyo ba yun? Lahat tayo gusto natin yan, di ba? So, sabi dito, you can really say na you've already achieved financial freedom kung you have enough money na hindi mo na kailangan mag-worry about your existing or upcoming expenses. Okay, so balikan natin yung concept that we teach in IMG, which is how to build a solid financial foundation. I believe we've mentioned this already in our earlier videos, but balikan lang natin for just a review. So to build a solid financial foundation, there are proper steps of doing it. So we begin by increasing our cash flow. By increasing your cash flow, you'll be giving enough fund to fund your solid financial foundation. And then that should be followed by healthcare fund and life insurance that will serve as your protection habang binibuild mo yung wealth mo. Eliminate debt or zero out debt, lalo na kung mataas yung interest. And then create emergency fund. Creating emergency fund will save you from borrowing money in case of financial emergencies. And also will save you from pulling out your investment kapag every time you encounter emergency. And then lastly, build long-term investment. So yun yung topic natin today. So like building a house, you must build it from the ground going up. Okay, investments. Ano ba ang investment? Investment is an asset that is purchased with the expectation that it will generate income or appreciate in the future. Ibig sabihin, if you buy something, an asset, that you're expecting will generate an income for you in the future, you can call that as an investment. Okay, so why invest your money? Importante ba na matutunan how to invest? For my personal opinion, regardless kung gaano kalaki or kaliit ang income ng isang tao, investment or learning how to invest is a must. First reason is to beat inflation. And secondly, to achieve financial goals. Meaning, if you have a financial goal and you'd like to achieve it, one of the very effective ways is to learn how to invest your money. But of course, may mga challenges yan. First challenge would be discipline. You will not be able to achieve your goals if you don't have the discipline to every time you earn money, set aside ka ng portion of your income and then put that into savings and then invest it. And then of course, getting instruments that will help you achieve your real goals. The next question would be, if you'd like to invest, ano ba yung tamang instrument or investment vehicle kung saan pwede ilagay mo yung investment mo that will help you achieve your financial goals faster. And that is one of the reasons why we have these trainings or we have this financial coaching with you. Savings. Ano ba ang savings? It is the amount left when the cost of a person's consumer expenditure is subtracted from the amount of disposable income that he or she earns in a given period of time. The question is, every time you receive an income, meron bang natitira? Diba? So kung meron natitira, that is savings. Okay, my piggy bank be like. If you look at your piggy bank right now, your savings account right now, ganito ba yung itsura niya? Okay, investment considerations. Before you start investing, there are some considerations na dapat nating isipin. First would be goals. Ano ba yung goal mo dun sa investment na yun? Your time horizon, meaning when you put up this investment, kailan mo ba siya gustong ma-achieve yung amount na ginol mo for that investment? Of course, you have to know yourself. What is your risk tolerance? And then, diversified. Diversified ba yung investment? So, basic concepts in investing. First, risk-reward trade-off, diversification, rule of 72, and compounding. Didiscuss natin yan one by one. Okay, risk-reward trade-off. This is a rule of thumb in investing. The lower the risk of an investment, the lower the return. The higher the risk of the investment, the higher potential return. There are some people who would ask, Coach, do we have an investment without a risk? Meron. Pero, if you want an investment without a risk, wala rin niyang return. Gusto niyo ba yung ganong investment? Siyempre, ayaw natin yan. So, that is a rule of thumb in investing. Diversification. Not putting all your eggs in one basket. So, technique that mixes a wide variety of investment within a portfolio. Diba? Diversification simply means that when you invest in different investment vehicle so that mag-down man yung isa, mayroong mag-pull up. Luckily, mutual fund investment is already diversified in nature. So later on in this video, we will show you paano namin nasabi that mutual fund investment is diversified in nature. O how is it diversified? Rule of 72. The rule of 72 is a shortcut to estimate the number of years required to double your money at a given annual rate of return. So this formula was discovered by Albert Einstein. The formula is very simple. 72 is constant, hindi po siya nagbabago, divided on the interest rate. Meaning, if you put your money into an investment vehicle, ilan yung interest rate or percentage na ibibigay sa'yo with that investment. So, 72 divided by the interest rate, you will know the number of years it will take for your money to double. Meaning, ilang taon bago dumoble yung perang in-invest natin. Okay. Compounding. It is a type of interest that earns from the accrued and the principal. According to Mr. Albert Einstein, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. It is the most powerful concept in investing. Okay, so in this illustration, we will show you the value of 10,000 invested in lump sum. So say for example, you've invested 10,000 pesos, lump sum siyang in-invest. Tignan natin at 4%. After 30 years, 10,000 becomes 32,434. But if you invest it on a higher interest rate, say for example, 15%, after 30 years, 10,000 becomes 662,118. So, if you notice, the bigger the interest rate or the higher the interest rate, mas malaki yung income ng ating investment. Okay, usual intangible investment choices. So first sample would be a savings or time deposit. Stocks investment, managed assets, that would be mutual funds and trust funds. Dreams, may mga pangarap ka ba? Most of those dreams kailangan natin i-fund, di ba? That would include maybe you'd like to have a house. Kailangan ba ng financial fund yan? Of course. Do you want a car? Retirement fund? Do you want to send your kids to school? So those are samples of dreams. Gusto mo bang magbiyahe in the future? So yung mga pangarap na yan, it equates or equivalent to a financial fund na dapat kailangan natin buuin slowly. So according to Mr. Rex Mendoza, goals without deadlines are just dreams. So kung titingnan natin, yung mga pangarap ba natin na yon, meron ba siyang deadline? Are we certain about it or is it very clear sa atin kailan natin gustong ma-achieve yung mga dreams na yon? Otherwise, pangarap lang talaga siya, hindi siya goal. If you'd like to turn it into a goal, put a deadline to it.
company that pulls money from numerous investors through the issuance of its shares to the public. Okay? The pooled funds are then invested by professional fund managers. Take note, meron po tayong mga fund managers dito in various securities according to the investment objectives and policies of the company. Okay? So, pinagsasama-sama po yung pera natin, no? Para makabili tayo ng certain stock, ipinapasok po ni professional fund managers yung ating pooled funds sa stock market. Yun po yung pinang-invest nila. So, para pa mas maintindihan nyo kung paano nag-work ang isang mutual fund, so let me show to you this illustration. Okay, so as you can see, yan tayo, mga investors, mga mutual fund investors. So, kada pera natin as a mutual fund investor, pinagsasama-sama po yan. Okay? Once na napagsama-sama na po yan, yun na po yung fund na ini-invest ni mutual fund companies in the stock market. Okay? And then, as you can see, meron pong two classifications na kinoconsider si fund manager, which is stocks and bonds. Kasi hindi po tayo pare-parehas na kung anong type of investors tayo. So, meron tayong tinatawag na moderate investors, aggressive investors, and ayun. So, doon po titignan niya kung kung ikaw ba ay isang aggressive investor, so ilalagay niya majority of your funds sa stocks. Okay? So, kung ikaw ay conservative investor, so majority of your mutual fund investment goes to bonds. Okay? So, yan po ang role ni fund manager. And then, kung ano po yung kikitain ni mutual fund company, okay? So, kung ano yung kikitain niya na percentage, yun din ang kikitain mo according sa number of shares na nabili mo. Okay? So, kung 13% ang kinita ng mutual fund company, so 13% din po ang iyong profit. Okay po? Clear po ba yun? So, ganyan po nag-work ang ating mutual funds. So, ano ba yung types of mutual funds? So, meron tayong 4 types of mutual fund. First type is the bond fund. So, ang investment composition po niyan is napupunta sa fixed income instruments. Okay? So, like government securities, yan, dyan po napupunta yan. And ang objective mo as an investor is stability plus reasonable growth. So, ang average earning po ng bond fund is 6%. Okay? And next is the money market fund. Okay? So, money market fund po, ang investment composition niyan is short-term fixed income instrument. So, para ma-stabilize natin yung ating yung value ng ating pera with minimal growth. Okay? So, naglalaro po ng 2% ang average earning po sa money market fund. So, kung tayo po ay nasa Pilipinas right now, mas maganda po na ilagay natin yung ating investment, yung ating emergency fund sa money market fund. At least, it's still earning 2%. Okay? So, next is the stock fund. Okay? Stock fund po is the share of stocks. Yan po yung tinatawag nating equity funds. Okay? So, ito po ay pang long-term investment. And, of course, it has a capital growth. So, kung ano po yung in-invest nyo, so expect bigger returns, no? So, ang average earning po sa stock fund is 18%. Ang mga aggressive investors po, dito napupunta ang kanilang investments, no? Majority of their investment goes to stock fund. And lastly, we call it balance fund. Okay? So, sa balance fund po is a combination of stocks plus the fixed income instrument. So, meaning, 50% po goes to stocks and 50% goes to fixed income instruments. Okay? So, ang objective po nito is mag-start ka as a medium-term investor to long-term investors. So, if you are a moderate investor, okay, so nasa in-between ka po, So, pwede ka pong pumunta sa balance fund. Okay? Ang average earning po sa ating balance fund is naglalaro po ng 12% per annum. Okay po? So, ayan. So, ito po ulit ang ating types of mutual funds. Okay? So, hindi po tayo basta-basta nag-i-invest. Okay? So, dapat alamin natin kung ilang years ba natin kakailanganin yung ating investment fund. Okay? So, dapat meron tayong investment goals na tinatawag para alam natin na yung investment goals natin is match ba dito sa mga mutual funds na ito. No? So, ayan. So, ano nga ba yung benefits of mutual funds? First is diversification. So, good thing na minimize ang risk because of diversification. So, ang mutual funds po is diversified na by nature. Okay? So, meaning, default na po siya diversified. Okay? And naka-invest siya sa multiple companies. Hindi lang siya naka-invest sa isang stock. Next is tax exempt. Okay? Tax exempt, as of now, hindi pa po siya taxable ang mutual funds natin. So, mas maganda po na i-maximize na natin yung chance or the opportunity na hindi pa siya taxable. Okay? Siyempre, darating din po ang time, baka maging taxable na siya. Okay? And third is professional fund management. So, di ba, nakita nyo kanina sa illustration na meron na po tayo mga professional fund managers na sila po yung nag-handle ng ating investments. Okay? So, leave that to experts, ika nga. Okay? And next is the affordability. So, for as low as 1,000 pesos, no, you can open your mutual fund account. And once you open your mutual fund account, maintaining additional investment, ang minimum po niyan is only 500 pesos. So, very affordable po, no? So, lahat po is may chance to invest in mutual funds. Hindi lang po yung mayayaman or yung high-paid salary income earners. Okay? Lastly is liquidity. Okay? So, same thing with our savings account. So, very liquid po ang ating mutual funds. So, pwede mo pong pagkalagay mo ng iyong additional investments. So, you can, if you decided na mag-withdraw ka sa iyong mutual fund accounts, so that is possible. Okay? So, kada mutual fund companies po or type of mutual funds, meron lang po yung tinatawag na holding period. So, sa holding period po, ang best example niyan is like 6 months holding period. So, after the 6 months holding period po, okay na yan. Wala ka nang kailangan bayaran exit fee. Okay? So, that is good, no? Kung liquid po ang ating mutual fund investment. Kasi we can withdraw it anytime. Yan. In this illustration, you can see the Philippine Stock Exchange 20-year chart. So ito lang po, pinapakita lang po ng chart na ito na yung ating stock market trend is pataas. No? So as the time goes by, pataas po siya. Siyempre, hindi naman pwede na pataas yan lagi. So siyempre, meron yan ups and downs. Okay? But the thing is, ang kagandahan po is pataas po siya. Okay? Yan. So, in this illustration po, you will see the mutual fund structure. So, we as a shareholders, ang partner company po natin is si Ramper. So, si Ramper, meron po yung mga board of directors. Okay? So, the board of directors has their own departments po. Okay? So, sa kada departments, meron silang functionalities. So, after board of directors, meron tayong tinatawag na investment advisors. So, meron din po tayong mga Ramper representatives na sila po yung nagbibigay ng mutual fund trainings. But here in IMG, we can also conduct mutual fund trainings, no? And, yan. So, next is the fund administrator. So, that is also handled by Ramper, and also the distribution, okay? And the custodian bank or transfer agent. So meron po tayong mga partner banks na doon po pinapadaan yung money. Okay? And we have the so-called external auditor para po yan sa financial reporting. Okay? Para po makita natin yung transparency ng financial reports ng kada mutual fund companies. So very important po yan para alam natin kung ano po yung performance ng kada mutual fund companies na pinag-investan natin. Diba? Yan. And there are restrictions, of course, in investment. And those restrictions came from the Securities Exchange Commission in the Philippines. So, ayan. So, we cannot invest more than 10% of its assets in any security other than the government. Okay? And operating cost should not exceed 10% of previous net asset. Okay? And lastly, they cannot borrow without 300% coverage. Okay? So, yan po yung mga investment restriction given by the Securities Exchange Commission in the Philippines, or SEC. And we are a member of the Philippine Investment Funds Association, or PIFA. Okay? So, sino ba yung mga financial partners ni IMG and Ramper sa mutual funds? Okay? So, here are the mutual fund companies that is tied up with International Marketing Group and Ramper. Okay, so we have the Soldibo Funds and Philam Asset Management, Phil Equity, Sun Life Asset Management, FAMI or First Metro Asset Management Incorporated, and ATR Kim Eng Asset Management or ATRAM. Okay, so yan po yung ating mga financial mutual fund partners. So, being IMG member, we have the so-called exclusive benefit for us. No? So, all the members of IMG can enjoy the zero load benefit. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, you can invest your 100%, no? Yung money mo, naka-invest siya 100%. Every time you add up, every time you open a mutual fund account, there's no such thing as deduction dun sa additional investment nyo. So, maganda po yan kasi if, for example, you're putting 5,000 regularly, monthly to your mutual fund account, so buong 5,000 po na pupunta sa mutual fund investment account mo. So, di ba? So, kung i-soma total po natin yung mga deduction, malaki po yan in the future. So, good thing you are a member of IMG. Okay? So in this slide, I will show to you some samples of statement of account. And this sample is from Phil Equity Fund Inc. Okay, so individual statement of account as of November 18, 2008. Okay, so you as an investor, nag-invest ka noong 2017, February 14, ng 100,000. Since ang NAV per share that time is 12.69 centavos, ang nabili mong shares out of 100,000 pesos is 7,718. So, yan po yung number of shares na nabili mo noong 2007. Okay? Tapos, after a week, nagdagdag ka ulit ng 100,000 pesos. Okay? So, pero, nagbago po yung NAV per share that time. So, from 12 pesos per share, naging 13 pesos per share po siya. So, ibig sabihin, since tumaas yung NAV per share, mas bumaba yung nabili mo number of shares. Kaya, 7,464 shares lang yung nabili mo. Okay? So, all in all, ang outstanding shares mo po, na-acquire mo is 15,182 shares. Okay? So, since nag-check ka ng statement of account nitong November 18, 2008, ang NAV per share that time is 7.9 pesos. So as you can see, bumagsak po yung market, no? Kasi during that time, that is the global recession. Kung naalala nyo po yung global recession na nangyari, no? So, bagsak po ang market. Ang ibig sabihin, bagsak din yung market value ng inyong investment, no? So, but don't worry because ang tawag lang naman po dyan is paper loss. Okay? As long as hindi mo po siya gagalawin, hindi mo siya i-redeem, hindi po lugi yung investment nyo. Ang tawag lang po dyan again is paper loss. Okay? Paper loss lang po. Okay? Pag inantay mo po na mag-gain ulit yung market or mag-gain ulit yung market, tumaas ulit yung NAV per share. Okay? So, sabihin natin from 2008, inantay mo ng 2015 na maging green yung market. Okay? So, hindi ka na nagdagdag. So, having 15,182 shares, noong 2015, April 10, 39.8 na po yung NAV per share. No? So, ibig sabihin, naging 605,036 pesos yung current market value ng inyong investment. Okay? So, yung 605,036 na yan, i-less mo yung initial investment mo or yung pera na in-invest mo in total, which is 200,000 pesos, ang capital gain mo ngayon is 405,036 pesos. O, di ba? Halos times 200 yun na yung kinita nyo. So, para makita natin yung return on investment, kailangan nyo lang kunin yung capital gain, then i-divide nyo dun sa initial investment nyo. So, yan. Yung ROI nyo or yung return on investment is 202.25%. Di ba? Napakalaki. So, kung properly educated ka na alam mo in the future na babawi naman yung stock market, pataas naman siya, hindi mo kaagad siya withdraw, no? So, ito, yung benefit mo, no? Another example, okay? Ito naman po ay as of August 2, 2011. Okay? So, for example, noong 1997, okay, nag-invest ka po ng 25,000 pesos. Okay, no 25,000 pesos, ang NAV per share during that 1997, year 1997 is 2.6 pesos. So, 2 pesos and 6 centavos, no? So, ang nabili mo na shares doon sa 25,000 mo is 9,281. Okay? So, ayan. So, same year, 2015, inantay mo siya na lumaki yung NAV per share o yung investment mo. So, yung nabili mo 9,881 shares, naging 369,868.26. So, ang capital gains mo doon sa investment na yan is 344,868. Bakit? Kasi 25,000 na naman yung initial investment mo eh. And ano ba ang ginawa mo nun? Wala. Nilagay mo lang siya. And then after few years, no? After several years, naging 344,000 siya. So to get your ROI, no? So capital gain, which is 344,000 divided by your initial investment, which is 25,000, ang ROI mo is 1,379%. Di ba? So, napakalaki, no? Ang ginawa mo lang is to buy shares at that time, no? 1997, and then inintay mo lang lumaki yung NAV per share. No? So, that is the power of investing in mutual funds. Ayan, another example. Yung pangalawang example ko kanina is parang ang ginawa mo lang is nag-iwan ka lang ng pera. Ito naman is naglalagay ka regularly sa iyong pera or sa iyong investment. Okay? Yan. So, ang example na ito is nanggaling noong 2012. Okay? So, ang initial investment niya started noong 2008. Tapos, natigil siya ng 2009, 2010. Tapos, bumalik siya mag-invest ng 2011. So, meaning, anytime na gusto mong itigil magdagdag sa investment account mo, pwede po. Possible po yun. Wala po yung deductions or fees na kailangan bayaran. Para lang po talaga siyang savings account, no? And the good thing is, dito, so kahit tumigil siya ng 2 years sa pag-i-invest, he or she can still add to their investment. Okay? Pwede mo pong dagdagan yung investment mo. So, noong 2008, ganyan, nag 4 pesos per share until such time in 2011 na bumalik siya ng 2 pesos per share. So, since regular ka nag-i-invest, you accumulate shares. You buy more shares. So, ang outstanding shares na nabili mo for this example is 27,695. Okay? So, ang net per share at that time, nung 2012, is 24.89 pesos per share. Okay? So, let's see kung ano yung magiging benefit mo dito. Okay. So, for this example, ang number of shares na nabili mo in total is 27,695. Okay? So, noong 2015, 39 pesos per share po. Okay? So, ang current market value niyan is 1.1 million pesos. So, since yung current market value mo is 1.1 million, out of your initial investment na 380,000 pesos, ang capital gains mo is 723,000 pesos. So, di ba? Nag-invest ka lagi, whether hindi ka mag-invest, magdagdag, itigil, magdagdag ulit, itigil, magdagdag. At the end of the day, ikaw pa rin ang winner. Di ba? Panalo ka pa rin. As long as you start investing right now. Di ba? Kasi the best time to start your investments actually is yesterday. No? But the good thing is, you can still start your investments right now. Okay? So, ang capital, ang return on investment mo or ROI is 190%. Okay? So, we have the so-called investment rules. Okay? So, first is no such thing as short-term investment. So, wala po talagang short-term investment yung tinatawag. Okay? So, kaya marami sa mga kababayan natin na nai-scam because of the false promises, nakikita kaagad yung investments nila. No? So, kaya maraming umaabuso ng mga scammers, di ba? So, ano po natin yan? Iwasan po natin yan. Second is, greed never wins. So, wala pong nagsasucceed na greedy investor. Okay? So, kung gusto mo po talaga ma-maximize ang mutual fund investment, you just need to practice the habit of saving. So, invest consistently, relentlessly, regularly. Okay? Third is remove emotional attachment. And, of course, diversify. Do not put all the eggs in one basket. You should put your eggs in multiple baskets, in different baskets. Okay? Same thing with our investment. Okay? So, you can check the mutual fund prices, yung actual mutual fund prices po. Okay? Dito po sa mga links na pinapakita ko sa screen. Okay? So, sa PIFA po, pwede nyo pong i-check and also sa Rampers FB page. Okay? So, pwede nyo pong i-type yan sa inyong mobile or tablet or sa laptop, internet browsers nyo. Okay? Para kayo mismo makakita kung magkano ba yung mutual fund prices right now. Yeah. So, Seedbox Philippines. So, ang Seedbox Philippines po is a goal-based online investing. Okay? So, meron po itong 24/7 access so that you can check your investment on the go. Okay? Ang kailangan mo lang is any device. So, syempre, ang hawak naman natin lagi, especially outside, is our mobile. So, hindi mo na kailangan na humingi or mag-email for your statement of account, no? Ang kailangan mo lang gawin is to log into your account and check the kung ano yung standing na or yung performance na investment mo. Diba? So, you can check it on the go and fast and easy transactions. So, sabi ko nga, you just need to log into your account and invest doon sa kung ano yung investment choices na gusto mo. Okay? Third is the goal planner. Okay? Goal planner, you can create your goals and match it with your investment for easy monitoring. Okay? You can even assign multiple funds to your investment goal. Okay? So, para properly guided din po kayo, aside from our financial advices and our financial tips for you, so you can also consider using the goal planner of Seedbox. Okay? And lastly, you have all access. So sign up once and access all the mutual funds available in the platform, okay, which is the ATRAM. No need to fill up forms for each fund provider. Okay, lastly, all access. So you can sign up once and access all the mutual funds available in the Seedbox platform. You don't need to fill up forms for each fund provider. Okay? So one time ka lang magsa-sign up ng iyong online application form. And then, ayan, so you can invest, no? Anytime you want. And anywhere, kahit saan ka man, sulok ng mundo. Okay? You just need to become a member of IMG. Then, we can start investing in Seedbox at 0% entry fee. Okay? Wala po tayong sales load na binabayaran. So, you can watch the video of Seedbox. Ayan, so that is the end of our training. So I hope na marami ako na-share sa inyo. Okay, so mas marami pa po kayo matututunan once you started investing na. Okay, so mas maganda po kasi na kayo mismo by experience makita nyo how mutual funds work. Okay, so the best time to invest actually right now, no? So right now is the best time for you to start investing. Hindi bukas, hindi sa makalawa, hindi next year. Okay? The best time, again, is today. Okay? So, para maging possible po yan, so you just need to contact us, no, sa aming Facebook accounts or through email so that we can guide you properly para sa pag-start nyo ng investment nyo para sa future nyo. Again, this is Andrew Fabillar Jr., your Overseas Filipino Wealth Builder. Okay? Have a great day and thank you for listening